Hi everyone, this is Jeff Thompson with T H Foundations and Concrete Services located in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm getting ready to walk up to a project, and I started back here just for simply the view. This is just one of those yards that it's absolutely amazing. There's a creek running along behind the patio area, so we installed a cedar bridge going from one side to the other. And while we're a little bit out of season, in the very back there's a bamboo lined landscaped area, which is actually all landscaped with native plants. And it's a little dry because of the drought we're in, but it'll be blooming up here before long. This is just a texture stamp with gray base color. Pewter is actually what we use for the color of the concrete, and then we combine a light gray and a dark gray to give it the contrast. We've got a step down fire pit area, which is all poured concrete. We just formed walls up, and then we use form liners to create the stone look. And as we walk up here just a little bit, we've got saw cut that we just try to give it a little bit of character. So this is a standard texture concrete stamp, but we saw cut it at a 45-degree angle so that we could kind of match up to the fire pit area. That is, again, it's concrete, and we poured it with regular concrete, and then we came back and applied stain. So it's got some reds, it's got some browns, it's got some grays in it. It's got a little bit of everything, and again, we're just trying to contrast the cedar of everything, and also bring in some of the color of the house. The lid on top of the fire pit is going to be stained, and it will match the cedar bridge in the background. The wall actually has a built-in bench seat, and the black tops on the top are actually poured as a concrete countertop. So they're not completely glossed up, but they just contrast all of the texture of everything. And the PVC pipes sticking up are what we still have to do. We're going to be installing lights later this week. Just take a little walk down the step down area here. That's a partial seating wall. That's more of a standard size that you would normally see. The wall in the back, while it is a seating wall, it's only as high as it is because we had to have a bench seat put into it. So we had to be able to have your 18 to 20 inches of bench seat, but then also have 18 to 20 inches of backstop so that you can sit against. The fire pit, I'll just kind of peel this lid up for a second. It's got a steel liner on the inside, and basically the lid's just cedar built to sit inside of this, so when it's not in use, it can stay maintained and look nice. Looks a little bit light right now, but once we get it stained, it will come right together. We'll walk around here just a little bit, and I'm going to give you a close-up on the stone because this was pretty cool. We had a lot of fun doing this. It's one of those things to where you can just kind of keep playing with the colors until you get it to where you want it. The tops being darker are basically matching the outline of the border we've got there. And as we walk up to the porch, we did the same thing on that, just to kind of contrast it. It is a large area, so we tried to do a couple different things to be able to make it look like it's a large area, but it's also not just one solid thing. And I'll just take one peek in the back here, because the bridge here is one of the features of the project, especially because it's beyond the seating walls as you walk into the property. We do have an exposed aggregate patio over there, and we've got exposed aggregate landing areas, although there is 7.5 yards of concrete in that little square right there in order to be the base footing for the bridge. And again, it's just one of those yards that there's so many possibilities. So we've got the bamboo coming down the side. Everything's kind of starting to be landscaped up the hillside. And then as I turn around here, we'll just take one last look at the patio, work our way around to the outside of the seating wall area. So I appreciate you watching the video, and again, just wanted to showcase some of our work. This is Jeff with T H Foundations and Concrete Services, and we are located in St. Charles, Missouri.